Okay, this is the very, very, very first Fine Wire podcast of 2025. We're excited. We are super excited. We are excited that this is going to be a total breakthrough of a year for the Fan Wire podcast. So just look forward to you as the family taking a ride with the team. Hey, we're gonna make it do. We're gonna make it do what it do. So, with that being said, let's talk about these commanders. So, if you are hip, you already know. But if some of you might not know, the Washington Commanders and JD5 is has been doing a thing all season, and your man JD5 has actually been uh, is being recognized. Let's say it like that by quite a few folk, and your man is actually going to be um, look like he's going to the Pro Bowl as a rookie, as a quarterback. So, with that being said, JD5 was top 3 in vote getters for the 2025 Pro Bowl. The list that JD5 is in the top 5 with is Travis Kelce with 2,522,000 plus votes. Got Gibbs from Detroit, 250,000 plus votes. JD5, number 3, with 2,422,000 plus votes. Followed by Joe Burrow, 239,000 plus votes. And Jared Goff with 225,000 plus votes. So what that mean? JD5 is being recognized for all that he's been doing. You know, he's earned it. He's definitely earned it, you know? So we look forward to all that JD5 is going to do. Hopefully, he won't be available for the playoffs. Not to something bad, but because we will be continuously playing in the playoffs. That's what we're looking forward to. We hope that he just get recognized, but he can't attend because we're going further and further into the playoffs. You dig? So with that being said, JD5 has had an amazing year. An amazing year. We might as well just call him Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch. He's the definition. JD5 he set a new NFL record with 5 touchdown passes in the last 30 seconds of a game. This is when have you ever heard that stat? I'm happy to say that JD5 holds that record. And guess what? He has the opportunity to keep building and building. Put that thing out of sight, young fella. But hopefully, we played Dallas this week. That is a wrap. We get them out the way. We step on them early. Get them packed to go to Cancun or wherever they go for the off season. Because we are keeping it pushing. We keeping it moving. Because we going to the playoffs. Believe it. So, with that being said, it's amazing to see that our rookie quarterback is AKA Mr. Clutch. 5 touchdowns thrown in the last 30 seconds of a game. And then on top of that, he also has 12 touchdowns in the fourth quarter / overtime. That's a rookie record. What we calling him right now? We calling him Mr. Clutch. JD5, Mr. Clutch. So we are excited about the news that's popping off in 2025. All right. So we've also talked about that with JD5. So we also got a few more updates. There have been rumors that our offensive coordinator, Cliff Kingsbury, might be leaving to go to a head coaching job. But I personally don't believe that that's the case. I think he's going to stick around for at least a couple years. Um, because guess what? If you're talking about somebody cooking it, it's King. It's this guy Kingsbury. He's been cooking. He's still getting paid from being a head coach for the Arizona Cardinals. So guess what? He's he's getting he's cooking right. He's getting he's gonna get paid until 2027 a head coaching salary from the Arizona Cardinals. On top of he has a 3-year contract with the Washington Commanders. I got him staying. I got him sticking around. Even though he was considered for the Raiders head coaching job, but that didn't quite work out. So it worked out to our benefit because he's now with us. He got our offense looking dynamite. But you never know what somebody's future aspirations could be. So we'll see what that turns into. But we here at the FanWire Podcast, we think that Kingsbury is going to stick around for a little while. All right. So also, if you watch the game, last week, you noticed that that there was Jeremy Reeves was he made it even more special. They got the win in overtime, and then he took the time to propose. And from what we saw, she said yes. So good job, salute. We wish you well in your future. Y'all 2 union coming to 1. Good job, good job. All right, we're not gonna talk about all the weird stuff that happened on accordance to that. So we just gonna wish that man well and that young lady well as they come together as one. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna move on. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. So we also got an update today that our spot plug, Austin Ekeler, is one more step closer to coming back to the active roster. So as you seen early in the season, when he's on the field, he changes things. Then on top of that, he makes life easier for Brian Robinson Jr. He makes this offense a go because he can take it to the house at any point in time, whether it's out the backfield, catching a passing, or special teams running it back. That's where he actually got injured. He got a concussion, but he's a football player. He might need to wear one of them Guardian caps, but he's a football player. We'll see what happens on if he's available on Sunday. But for my personal opinion, I believe that Austin Ekeler should just take one more week. I'm not gonna say take some time, but take one more week. He's not necessarily. We want to step on the Cowboys' neck, and I'm pretty sure he won't get some get back because that's the game that he caught that concussion in. Get some get back on the Cowboys, but that's not really important. Important is that he is healthy and ready to go for the playoffs. But the team has have opened the 21-day practice window for Austin Ekeler. So again, he's one more step away from getting on the field. We also have some other injury updates. Let's see here. along with Austin Eckler coming back. We also have some good news related to some other injured players. They have been designated from out to questionable, but it most likely probably won't play unless there is some drastic improvement between now and Sunday. But they got a few more days. But then again, these players need to be ready for the playoffs. So if they're available, great. If they're not, hey, it's not the end of the world. We want to go ahead and get these guys ready to go for the playoffs. All right. So, injury report. All right. So, Jonathan Allen didn't have any setbacks. He was back on the field this week, but he just got to ramp himself back up into being able to strongly produce on the field. But he's back. De'Ami Brown, he was a questionable. Let's see here. Who else? Give me a second here. So just as we saw, all right. All right. So let's see here. Marshawn Lattimore, he didn't practice today, but he has been designated as questionable. That's better than being out. Just like we just said, De'Ami Brown, his hamstring is getting back in together. He didn't practice today as well, but he's back up to question. Andrew Wiley is questionable, and Cornelius Lucas is questionable. He suffered a groin injury on Sunday, but hopefully he will be available on. He had a groin injury against the Falcons last Sunday, so hopefully he'll be available this Sunday, along with Tyler Biadasz. He also had an ankle injury against the Falcons, but hopefully they'll be able to get it out and be back together this Sunday. All right. So, talked about our injuries. And, we got one more thing to talk about, JD5. Quarterbacks with the most game-winning drives in the 2024 season through week 17, which is last week. JD5 makes the list. He's number 5 on the list. He's ahead of him is Patrick Mahomes, Sam Darnold, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, and then we got Jaden Daniels with 4 game-winning drives. We wish that we didn't have to rely on game-winning drives and the fantastic play from Jaden Daniels, but hey, whatever the kid can do to help us win, we accept it. We just look forward to as we grow and go, we're going to be a little bit better. All right. So hopefully we can get our line back healthy because unfortunately JD5 is also one of the top sack quarterbacks. He he evades a lot of sacks, a lot of tackles. But if we can get our offensive line together, get them clicking like they were in the beginning of the season, who knows what this run can be like? Who knows what this playoff run can end up being like? But that's definitely going to be a major focus point this coming off season, because we got to get that offensive line together. We got to get it together. But we do have some bright spots on the offensive line. Sam Cosmi. Let's see here. He has the most pass blocking snaps with 0 goose egg pressures allowed in week 17. Good job. Salute, sir. We appreciate that. Keep that line, that right side of the line locked down. Keep it locked down. So that's our current update for the Washington Commanders here on the FanWire podcast. And again, this is Delano. We're happy to have you on board and checking us out today as we start a whole new year. And with that being said, we are grateful that you were able to tune in, and we look forward to you coming back. So make sure that you like the video, make sure that you subscribe and be a part of the family, because we have a great FanWire podcast family. We look forward to you joining the team. And also make sure you share the videos so you can let other folk know what we are doing over here at the FanWire podcast. All right. Enjoy your 2025, the remainder of the very first day. And we look forward to talking to you on the second day. Have a good one.